DJ, you go crazy.
Under investigation tonight.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli has been speaking with people who know the victim, and she has more.
The deadly shooting happened this morning right here along Cermak near State after loved ones of the victim say she had just dropped her son at school. Sources close to the investigation say a woman is in custody after allegedly pulling the trigger. A close friend of the 31-year-old woman killed says she was an outstanding mom who always showed up for her son. She says the victim, who authorities have not yet identified by name, was one of the purest souls in the life of their friend group. She was in school working to become a nurse. It was just after 9 this morning near the National Teachers Elementary Academy when police say some sort of a fight unfolded, the suspect pulling out a gun and shooting the victim in the face. She was rushed to Stroger Hospital but did not make it. Hours later, medical supplies and crime scene tape litter the ground where this happened. A woman we spoke with arrived to work shortly before the shooting and says as a mom herself, she's devastated by what happened.
What do you tell a kid when you just drop me off? How do you just say she's not here anymore? How do you explain it? It's so sad you can't even just think straight. I can't even get my words out just thinking about it bad happening right here by us.
Family and friends of the woman killed now searching for answers and justice after her life was cut short. Investigators say this wasn't random. The victim and suspect were known to each other. As of right now, no charges have been filed in the case, and sources close to the investigation say Area 3 detectives are working to sort through what happened here. In the meantime, they're asking anybody who may have witnessed this or has information to come forward. In the South Loop, I'm Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
This Chicago.
What's up, YouTube? This is DJ UTV, here to bring you all a news report on what happened in Chicago, Illinois, the morning of Monday, September 8th, 2025. Can you imagine being a 6-year-old kid getting dropped off at school by your mom, and by the time school is dismissed and you're waiting on mom to pick you up from school, you learn that she has been shot and killed? Well, that's the reality for this first grader, Carlos, who will be 7 years old later this month. His mom was 31-year-old ROMECA MEEKS. His mom was his biggest fan. Every day before school, ROMECA would pack her son a lunch for school and leave a heartfelt note inside his lunchbox. Today's note read, "Happy Monday, son. Today is a fresh start to this week, and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. I love you so much, and you make me so proud. Have a great day. Mommy loves you. Love, Mommy." So what happened? Apparently, ROMECA ran into her son's father and his other baby mama while dropping Carlos off at school. According to the Chicago Police Department, officers responded around 9:35 a.m. to multiple 911 calls reporting gunfire near Cermak Road and State Street. That's 21st and State in the Chinatown neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. Investigators said the shooting followed a physical altercation between ROMECA and another woman who has been identified as Holly Johnson. Holly Johnson had her gun on her, and during the dispute, Holly is accused of upping her pipe and shooting ROMECA 3 times in her face. After shooting ROMECA, Holly Johnson didn't go anywhere. She stayed on the scene and let all the witnesses know that she has a valid concealed carry license. She remained on the scene until Chicago police arrived and arrested her. Holly Johnson is currently in custody for this shooting. Now, the big question is, what led to this altercation? Why were these 2 young, beautiful women fighting at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning? Well, I'm pretty sure we can all make an educated guess, as most girl fights are usually over a man. The man in this situation is the scammer from the south side of Chicago. His name is Carlos. In a video that's viral all over Chicago right now, Carlos is seen with blood on his hands, literally and figuratively. Now, according to a witness, Carlos had ROMECA in the headlock when Holly pulled out her firearm and shot ROMECA 3 times in the face. In this same viral video that's all over Facebook, Carlos claims that this was self-defense. Now, here's the catch. Holly is actually from Milwaukee. She's not even from Chicago. She and Carlos have a 6-month-old baby boy. This young lady drove from Milwaukee with her son in the back seat. Milwaukee to Chicago is about an hour and 45-minute drive, okay? This young lady drove from Milwaukee to Chicago and killed her son's mother. She had no business at that school this morning. Her son does not attend that school. Carlos, the father, the man in this situation, he got on Facebook afterwards and made a status reading, "Worst day of my life." Well, I bet it is, motherfucker. Your second baby mama just killed your first baby mama while you were holding her in a headlock. And now your son, who's named after you, he got to grow up without his mom. Now, how you going to explain that to your son, Carlos? Because this is for sure the worst day of his life. And now your other son, the baby boy that was just born 6 months ago, he may be without his mother for a very long time. This is an unfortunate situation all around the board. I would like to send my condolences to ROMECA's family and friends, her sisters, her mom, and especially her son, Carlos. We're praying for everyone affected by this tragedy. Donald Trump said he's sending the National Guard into Chicago because of stuff like this. When will the gun violence in Chicago end? One of ROMECA's sisters took it to Facebook Live, crying hysterically, tears just rolling down her face. And she's begging everybody to stop sharing the video of her sister on the ground. If you would like to remember her sister, post the nice pictures. She has a plentiful of beautiful pictures. So she's asking that everyone please stop posting the picture of her sister on the ground. I want to leave a message to Lil Los, the 6-year-old that lost his mom this morning. Hey, Lil Los, I know you're young. You only 6 years old, and it's hard for you I'm sure it's hard for you to wrap all of this around your young mind. Growing up in Chicago without a mom, knowing that your mom was killed by your little brother's mom, that's going to be a stain on your brain and on your heart for the rest of your life. I hope that when you get older, you can seek help for your mental health. I hope as you grow older, you can forgive those who are involved in this situation. I hope this situation doesn't affect you and your little brother's relationship as you all get older. I hope this situation doesn't affect you and your father's relationship because you're still going to need a parent in your life. And to the man in this situation, Big Los, hey man, I think, man, you might have met a couple times. I'm not sure. I've seen you around the way a couple times. I know that for sure. But hey, man, I don't know what your situation is, but this situation is a tragedy. And I just pray that you can handle it the best way you can. I pray that you take care of both of your sons and raise them up to be honorable young men. And I pray that justice is served for ROMECA. If you're watching this video, listen to this video, I want you to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I want you to like, and I also want you to subscribe. My name is DJU. I'm out.
This Chicago. DJ, you go crazy.